Not bad, not bad. Shoot my own fucking video. It take much to do that shit. You about to do it though.
Real shit, man. Like, I don't even know what to say to niggas, man. I go to my hood, niggas say, yo, what up? I be like, nigga, fuck out of here. I ain't talking to this nigga. What the fuck am I talking to this nigga for? You know what my grandfather told me? You don't get as far as the motherfuckers you talk to for no reason. You'll be successful as the motherfuckers that you talk to for no reason. What I mean is, if you spend your day talking to a nigga that ain't got nothing going on, what the fuck kind of information can he offer you? Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation?
I know these niggas
Leave me
don't
the fuck alone, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, they talk about it and debate it. I feel like I'm the most hated face. They know I'm not the one that they can play, but you got something on your chest. Go ahead, nigga, say. Oh yeah. If you feel away, nigga, do something. They don't want no smoke, they ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, they talk about it and debate it. Smuggle rap niggas don't like. They see me as a threat more than like. Man, all that tough Tony shit excites me. I'ma hit them where it hurts, nigga, act right. Bitch, I rose from the dirt, these niggas ain't like me. I'm warning you for what it's worth, you better move wisely. I wish a nigga tried me. Hooked up to a shit bag and IV. Burn him while he breathing by his teeth, they IDs. Let's be clear, ain't no competition when I'm here. I only respect one or two peers, and that's me, myself, and I. Off with his head if he test stop. It's no contest stop. So remarkable. Who said you was dope? This shit horrible. Should've seen me for them bars, I would've wrote a few. About to end this verse, boy, here's a quotable. Suck my dick, don't act so, I mean all of you. Yeah, they talk about it, I know. I feel like I'm the most hated face. They know I'm not the one that they can play. You got something on your chest, go ahead, nigga, say. They feel away, nigga, do something. They don't want no smoke, they ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, they talk about it in the game. I feel like I'm the most hated face. Let's go. Murder, my mind state ain't changed since my last rhyme. Niggas was singing on your last rhyme. Niggas don't spit, they make words rhyme and harmonize them. They call themselves rappers, I don't recognize them. Those ain't bars, nigga, what are those? Bunch of price of killer niggas at a rap show. Smack the colorful dreads out your head for GP. If you don't like what I'm saying, then see me. Public enemy, no Chuck D. This is what New York sound like, nigga, that's me. They all sound like the Migos, if you ask me. Like a period on the first day, the flow nasty, nigga. Yeah, throw your rhyme book where the trash be. Fuck all the subs, fuck nigga at me. Well, it's time for me to end this verse. Here's the quotable. Suck my dick, don't act so, I mean all of you. Yeah, they talk about it, I know. I feel like I'm the most hated. They know I'm not the one that they can play. You got something on your chest, go ahead, nigga. They feel away, nigga, do something. They don't want no smoke, they ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, they talk about it, I feel like I'm the most hated face.
Welcome one, welcome all, man. Smoke session in effect. Sorry about coming on so late, y'all. I was cooking Thanksgiving dinner. It took a little while. So let's talk about how it go. The narrative pushes look stunned. So we had a little fun. We had a little fun with the narrative pusher this month, and I can say that
I didn't know it was gonna be this damn fun, but at least they talking about boxing now. Or they trying to. You know what I'm saying? At least it's something to talk about, other than them trying to just push this narrative. Because the ones with the real big channels had to find new content to come up with, because it just wasn't gonna work. So it's fun to look at. Well, I ain't gonna say it's fun, but it's kind of good that we getting back to the norm. Maybe we can talk about boxing without it being a problem. Everybody can, calm down. Stop being a fanboy. Well, don't you can be a fanboy at home, but when you get in front of the camera, you can't be a fanboy. Or it makes you look bad. Call that shit down the middle. If your favorite fighter do something wrong, you gotta admit to it. Or Deontay Wilder was one of my favorite fighters. Well, he still is one of my favorite fighters. It hurt when he lost, but I had to come right back up here and act like it was nothing. Come right back up here and report boxing, like what's like the on to the next. When he come back up and he's fighting again, we'll talk about it. But the man ain't fighting right now. But when he lost to Tyson Fury, it hurt. I had to swallow my pride, go to homeboy. My homeboy was like, "Yeah, man, it's a wrap. You got it." It was real ugly for me. I really had to go to all these people and be like, he just lost, man. The man was better than him. He got everything he wanted. He asked for everything he wanted, and the man beat him. What do you want me to say? Ain't nothing else to say. I hope you ain't bet no money on it. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna win, but if you bet money on it because of me, I'm sorry. I apologize. Because I can't push a bullshit now. I can't come up with, oh man, he was cheated, none of that shit. You get your ass whooped, you get your ass whooped. That's about it. Once you lose, you go back into the gym, try to reset, try to recoup. You must try and then at least try to make yourself better, so the next time you come around, that don't happen to you again. But I don't know how one of my favorite fighters could react to that when he really got beat down. But when it comes to pushing the narrative, I can finally say that the group of pushers, it's over. Now you got a couple of you are still trying to hold on, but you've been dissected by too many people. Too many channels are dissecting you, and then you turn around and then some of the big channels just look stupid. So you might as well get out of your comfort zone. Come on back to the real. Go into a gym, go to a fight. You can't just sit around anymore and pull your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is what you got to do now. If you was pushing that bullshit, this is what you need to do. You need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking stupid right now. There's no need for you to damn talk about anymore. Like leave that fight alone. I ain't even gonna say the two fighters' name because I had the thumbnail up and I changed it because it's almost a dead issue. It's not. Certain people it is, certain people it's not. It's almost a dead issue, but it's not. But there's no need for you to keep trying to push that, stupid narrative. You know what I'm saying? This what's happening to you right now. Like, a lot of you guys, this what you look like. This is what you look like. Somebody. This matter of fact, I'm sorry. This is what we doing to you right now. You getting smacked the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody wants to know what I'm doing. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, you getting smacked the fuck up, man. Leave it alone. It ain't worth your dignity and your pride and your how you say your she's killing me. This is funny as hell. So yeah, now you gotta. I'm sorry, I was talking. What I'm saying, I got distracted. But now you gotta talk about boxing, and you have to come up with good content. And for those that don't come up with that don't have real boxing content, you see what they're doing right now, right? They've completely they completely jumped to they've completely jumped to other things, other fighters. Now they can talk about other fighters. Now it's no problem to talk about other fighters. Mello, you're not scared. Oh, Tony Boswell slid through. Happy Turkey Day, pop a lot of shit. The chat, stop in to show support. Hit the like button. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I did. Once I ate, I caught the itis. I had to push it back again. This shit is funny as hell. You broke right now? I'm broke right now too. But anyway, now it's time to get to the. Let me see that real quick. It's time. If you got your phone, but you get you one of these too. It's time to get you one of these. Hit the local gym. You know what I'm saying? Talk to some fighters. Word. Sitting at home, pushing bullshit narratives. Game's over. Word. Lie, like you can't possibly lie every day, but a lot of you can. So this shit is hilarious to me. So now that you have to push real thought, thought progressing, intellectual content, and we hit you with some big words while I'm smoking and drinking. Now that you have to give up some intellectual content, let's see how many of y'all actually are still gonna be boxing channels, or you just become an entertainment channel, or you know, you turn like blue blood, you become an activist, or you become Southern T, you become more of a bookie, sports betting, or knockout, and you do the debates, your debate channel. As far as just boxing and giving your true analytics, your true analyst, being a true analyst, and like just straight down the middle, niggas is done. Most of you are done. Game's over. You can't do shit. Word up. Because across the screen is now my DNA to be, you know what I'm saying, to be fake. So I gotta give you the real. When it comes to this boxing shit, ain't no way I can let you push a narrative right in my face. So I had a conversation with one of my friends, and he was saying that Ryan and Tank are giving us what we want. They're giving us the fights that we want. But as you can see, they're giving us the same fucking okie doke we've always been getting. They're gonna fight tune-up fights, and then they're gonna go fight each other. Apparently, so they're not gonna fight each other until summertime, spring. And everybody's saying that the fight's done. When you got Oscar saying ain't nothing signed, so how the fuck is the fight done? So it's like, stop being a get along game. You know what I'm saying? If you like, that fight ain't done. I was watching the clip from Coach Malachi, right? And most of those fights that were sanctioned by the damn WBC, most of those fighters are PBC fighters. And now we turn around and we see that Isaac Cruz is not fighting. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson. Everybody's like, well, why? You know what I'm saying? I even seen a couple guys because of Isaac Cruz's last 3 to 4 fights. They put him in top 5 lightweights. A win, a loss to Tank, and another win. You got him in your top 5. All right. You say so. In that division at 135, there's going to be a lot of passing around. We're not going to get the fights that we want like that. I can see that. Devin Haney and Lomachenko are supposed to fight. That fight may happen. Tank and Ryan, I don't see it happening until late. I mean, and even if we do get it, it was summertime. Everybody was trying to make it seem like this fight was going to pull up and pop out in the beginning of the year. No, Tank's going to fight a guy that nobody really knows. And if Ryan's really fighting Abner Mares, his last fight was like 4 years ago. I mean, I could be exaggerating, but he ain't. I know. No, hell no. Tank done had like 6, 7 fights since then. Word. When Tank fought that nobody, the replacement, that's supposed to be Abner Mares. And Abner Mares had just lost the motherfucking what the fuck? I forgot the boy name. But yeah, the boy that Tank knocked out. So you come on, man. Like, you talking about a tune-up fight. You about to fight Abner Mares. I ain't heard about Abner Mares fighting nobody in years. I thought his career was over with the detached retina. So those are 2 cakewalks. I mean, if we want to talk about, the most hated but never faded fighter in the game right now, he about to fight somebody. At least that guy's ranked. At least that guy's had fights, and Ryan about to fight somebody who ain't had no fights if he's fighting Abner Mares. I don't even know where they found Tank's opponent, what basement he was living in, what deli he was working at, what area they found him working at day labor. I don't know where they found this guy. I don't know this guy. It's because his last name is Garcia. Don't mean that he's a Garcia. There's a bunch of Garcias. It's Mikey and Danny, and they're not even motherfucking related. So I don't see nobody. I mean, at 135 right now, the best fight coming up. if Loma and Devin fight, that's it. I don't see no. I mean, Tank Ryan making this fight. I mean, I believe when I see it, man. They supposed to been fighting for the last year and a half. So, maybe last 2 years supposed to been this fight. This fight has the same amount of hype as, what I'm saying, two other fighters that I won't name. Babe, there's no way I would get my hopes up for this fight happening. We don't really know what's going on until we can hear from Tank in a capacity that you actually see him speak. I wouldn't give a fuck. Ain't nobody about to damn get that shit going. Like, everybody reporting this, reporting that. Everybody saying this, saying that. But I just seen something where it said Sugar Ray's helping Tank. But that fight ain't till way next year. And what are you doing for this your opponent that you got coming up? Is he that much of a pushover that somebody's already putting up shit like that? They got no no positive thoughts about his opponent. No faith in it that this fight is dangerous at all, nothing. So Tank's fighting a tomato can and Ryan's fighting. I mean, do I want to? I mean, until Abner can prove otherwise, he hasn't fought in over 2 years. So yeah, man, I think that guy's done. Your first fight back is gonna be supposedly one of the top lightweights in the division. Hell no. So I just think that when it comes to Tank and Ryan, that fight may or may not happen. The same way people want to say that the other two fighters fight may or may not happen. You gotta look at it. It's the same promotional company that's trying to make all of these big fights, but apparently they don't do business with these people. So PBC got a lot of work to do coming this year. You got to get both Charlos, Boots, Plant, Benavidez, Earl, Tank, and Deontay Wilder. You got to get all those fights in this year happening. All those headliners, and then you can actually use some of the 200 to 400 fighters that you have on your at your disposal to put on the undercard. You can put up some good matchups. Time will tell. Only time will tell. If they can, how much can they really do? How much money can they, really generate? Can they really make it seem like, not seem like, but can they really get that bag up? Because we know other promotional companies are getting their good fighters out and testing them. Like, I went and looked, and
I'm done. That's what I want ice cream.
All right, mommy gonna get it. This little boy
Guess what? I want some ice cream.
Ate his food. Now he wants his ice cream. All right, you got your ice cream. So at 135, even though Devin has all the belts and he's with top rank and he's gonna, you're gonna get promotion and your name's gonna be put out there and you're on the worldwide leader of sports on being on ESPN. the guy to fight to get your name and up and out there is Tank. Everybody knows who fuck Tank Davis. So at 135 right now, I got Tank, Devin, Loma, Ryan. And just because I know he's already been ducked already, I got Shakur at number 5. Just on the fact that he's been ducked already. He ain't even had a fight at 135. And then you can take your pick at everybody else. Even though that new guy, I won't mess up his name. His name like Ray. I won't mess his name up. But yeah, I don't know much about him. But I see right now at 135, Isaac Cruz is supposed to be like a boogeyman. He already ducked Tank. Shakur Stevenson. So, and you're definitely gonna get a bag fighting a top ranked fighter, going over there and fighting one. So he don't want to fight Shakur. He don't want to be the first guy to come up there and Shakur bust his ass. So that lets me know right there that puts Shakur already at number 5. The rest of the narrative that get pushed really can't push him anymore. So at 140, the fight is coming up December 10th. You got Tio taking on Sandy Martin. I think that's a 50-50 fight. Martin looked real good last time I actually saw him when he fought Mikey Garcia. He was dancing and stepping on him. Even though he doesn't have the power that that you would like, but he has enough fuck you on his punches to keep Tio honest. So, Tio looked real good his last fight, and he looking better. I watched his little 30-minute documentary. He looks better. He looks a lot healthier. He looks happier, and looks like all the pressure has been relieved from having them belts and not knowing how to move with all those belts. Being young and trying to maximize his dollars to his talent at the time, but he forgot that you actually have to fight. And I see a little bit of that with Devin Haney right now. Right, he got all the belts. I don't know why. Like, he's not acting like he's the guy to come see. He's still out there chasing, like you conquered the division, so to speak. That's how I know that you're not the man in that division. You have all the belts. You have every belt. Except the popularity one. The one that everybody knows. Who do you know? I know Tank Davis. So that's why I feel like Devin, has a little slight there. But at 140, I feel like Tio could become the man. If he moves right. If he moves right, he could become champion in no time, or at least have a championship fight. Because say what you want about Tio, redemption is a motherfucker, and he's come back, and he's fought, and he's fighting again. Inside of like 4 months. So, what can you say about that? Other than this man is trying to prove that he's as good as he say he is. He's still young. His career is far from over. He still got another 10 to 15 years left in his damn career. If he moves right, if he wants to last that long. So I like that right now, like off the top of my dome, I can come up with better content than most motherfuckers. You feel me? I'm just up here real quick with a, public service announcement that if you see the thumbnail, this is how you look. Bang! And this is me, Stone Cold, having my beer. All right, hear the music in the background. Da-da. And it's off the dome of fighters that you have to talk about. Like, it's amazing how the narrative pushers won't talk about this T.O. fight. Like, this T.O. fight is right around the corner. And we're talking about, people want to talk about Tank Davis. He don't got a fight date till 2023. Let's think about that. He don't got a fight date till 2023. Today is Thanksgiving. All last week, motherfuckers was talking about Tank. They making, shit about Terrence. He got a fight date the same day, December 10th. Like, they're just totally dominating this shit and don't even know that they're making people buy the fight. Because much people be like, I ain't buying it. And then they figure out who's on the card and it's only $40. What else are you doing? And then it's another fight December 10th. Oh shit, who's fighting this? Man, this Top Rank got a card. How much is it? $10 fucking bucks. What? Like, come on.
I just dropped the ball.
But yeah, I'm sorry too, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And I ain't gonna stay up here too long, but going forward, the narrative pushers really talk boxing on your channels to your viewers. Give them something to really think about. You know what I'm saying? Don't force feed them bullshit. Give them the real and give them the option to make their own opinion, and then don't out them for pulling up. Ooh. Having an opinion. There's no problem with having an opinion. Everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? Like assholes. Doesn't mean that this opinion is wrong or this opinion is right. It's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And if you dig deep and then, you come up with a hypothesis, then, don't get mad. Somebody did more research than you did. You feel me? Because everybody ain't the same. I like to, keep everything a certain way. You keep certain people on certain sides of the field. And I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. But yeah, narrative pushers. Really talk boxing. Well, become an activist or some shit. Get out of here. Fucking it up for the niggas that really know people and really making moves. And really can give these people what they need to hear. Because the funny shit is, I see how people treat blue blood now. That shit is funny as hell. So everybody, I just want to hop up here real quick, give you something, bang out. You know what I'm saying? About to go smoke something, play a little 2K. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I'm gonna get the 2K hooked up to the shit. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stream that shit. Play the game sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kick it with me. We can see, you know what I'm saying? You can tell me what you doing. But in the meantime, I'm about to give y'all this shit, man. I'm out of here. About to be gone. Y'all enjoy.
Yeah, let's go with that. Hollywood peoples. Let's get it. Let me talk to him. Yeah. Pistols up in the air, pistols up and they flare. Fit for dumping, I heat them up. Lift them out of that chair. 100 rounds in that drum clip. Couple pounds in that trunk sit. Few G's in that new V. Turn it down in that front flip. Fresh out and I'm back home. Chest out and I'm back home. Best route, get your vest out. Few hits in that backyard. New bitch in that cash home. Hit my jack for that fast loan. Pay it back of that 80 clap. 2 clicks in that mask on. Back to serving them fiends, though. Back to earning that green, ho. Carnivore for that audible. Bullet fly with that beam, though. Pull around on that scene slow. Back out and I lean low. Fast out to that trap house. Mac out and that thing blow. Black out with my team, no. We prepared and we all here. Them triggers pressing your niggas straight. Spell of death in that warfare. Couple texts and they all share. Air holes in that front nose. Double clipping that rubber grip. Get the pistol now, dump those and we got it. Ain't no stopping them 100 niggas with guns on them. We don't wanna crawl from them. Nigga, let it blow. Ain't no stopping them 100 shells from one direction. My homie strapped, I hope you crawl away. My nigga, let it go. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air, yeah. Pistols up in the air. Let it go. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air, yeah. Pistols up in the air. Let it go. Ain't no blocking these 100 rounds. Ain't no watching, we gun them down. Crunch time when I dump mine. Ain't no stopping, we running town. 16 in that black block. Shit mean on that back block. Drug wars with them drug laws and them bitches fiend for that crack rock. Coke fiends in that white bitch. Don't lean in that slight hitch. All over this cold green. I done sold dreams for that right bitch. 38 be my best friend. 30 weight in that West End. Dead cop when that thing pop. Headshot with your vest in. Smith and West in that waistband. Just a mess in that wasteland. Hammers rip with the banana clips and you pray to God that they take jam. Never that Naparetta clap. Left head in that long shit. No fear when there's folks near. We never scared of that long beard. 25 of that L shit. Couple die when them shells spit. Shout the homies that do the time when they do the crime, they don't tell shit. This the anthem, they got guns. Full of Yodas and shotguns. Grip the butt, your pistol tuck. Lift it up, you got one, and I'm down. Ain't no stopping them 100 niggas with guns on them. We don't wanna crawl from them. Nigga, let it blow. Ain't no stopping them 100 shells from one direction. My homie strapped, I hope you crawl away. My nigga, let it go. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air, yeah. Pistols up in the air. Let it blow. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air, yeah. Pistols up in the air. Let it go. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air, yeah. Pistols up in the air. Let it blow. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air. Pistols up in the air.
Outside forever. Ice bigger. Know that shit go.